For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick weapon. He said, "I never pay attention to the defender guarding me. I look at the four guys behind him and how they react. A lot of times I don't even look to score. I draw 3 or 4 guys and get my teammates open shots." Kevin?
Great vision, David. Thank you. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
So the New York starting five. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Elfrid Payton is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Derek White is out there with Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And the Knicks with possession here. Some nice passing by New York here. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Payton, good.
See, Elfrid Payton, even though he's defended well, makes sure to get off a quality shot. That's nice.
A floater. Robinson with the block. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's DeRozan. Shot on the wing. Aldridge. Tries yet again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
One shot.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
So it's San Antonio now. It's a 3-point game. First chance here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against New York.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
They retain possession. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Robinson passes to Payton. Here's Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Well, Elfrid Payton showing he's capable of running the offense. Pretty pass.
The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Pass to White. Outside Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. For Barrett. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Payton attacking. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Randall dishes to Barrett. Randall kicks to Ellington. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by DeRozan. Aldridge trying to break free. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Payton against Murray. Was shot by Payton, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's DeRozan. That evens the score.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Here's Randall, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
DeRozan finds Aldridge. Outside, White. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. Outside, Robinson. Barrett the pass to Payton. Pass to Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the way Mitchell Robinson can protect the rim doors, there's a lot to like about that second-round pick.
Yeah, on draft day, Mitchell Robinson flew under the radar, but he had a great summer league. He got tremendous minutes early as a rookie. This is a great leaper, a great shot blocker, always something teams can use, both of those attributes.
That free throw, no good.
And now, in his second year coaching the Knicks, David Fizdale putting more of a stamp on this team, changing the mindset of the franchise.
Well, the New York Knicks hired David Fizdale to steer the ship with a group of young players. And I want you to think back to where he earned his stripes. That was with the LeBron James and Dwayne Wade championship Miami teams. So he knows culture and he knows winning.
Well, the Knicks knew that offense would be an area for improvement coming into the season.
Well, Greg, they were dead last in offense in several metrics last year, most notably field goal percentage. So some of it is personnel, some of it is shot selection.
Here's Randall. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Murray finds DeRozan. Elbow shot is on the way, and he hits the jump shot. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we know this about DeMar DeRozan. The mid-range has always been a special part of his game, and boy, you do not want to let him start to cook from there.
Randall, and it's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Here's Randall, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. Big man who was forgotten about during free agency, Randall could be an impact player for the Knicks.
Knicks missed out on the marquee names they were after, but Randall should give them great production for quite some time. Not a huge name, but a young talent that can help this team.
That free throw missing.
And a breakout season for Julius Randle in 2018-19. Averaged close to 20 and 10, delivering on the talent that saw him taken 7th overall back in 2014.
Good on the second free throw. Greg, the Lakers allowed Julius Randle to leave in restricted free agency in 2018 so they could preserve some of their cap space.
I mean, his defense still lags behind, but offensively, well, he is special. The lefty, tough to deal with inside.
DeRozan in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here is Ellington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here's Barrett. White covering. Here's Randle, and DeRozan sends it back.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, really strong effort on the defensive end, pays off by sending that opportunity back.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Morris is checked in for the Knicks. Just 3 to shoot. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking a look now at some numbers for White. How he did last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
And he knocks down the first one. San Antonio making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. And he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 3. Surveying the D. Passes it to Gay. The 15-footer, and yes, it's good.
Love watching Gay stroke it from there. His in-between game is strong, measures it perfectly.
Now here is Smith at the elbow. Randle over Gay, goes to the fadeaway and cans it. And it's 7 points for Julius Randle.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one too, the fadeaway.
Shoots from the baseline. Gay can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch 4.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great footwork. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time.
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork, and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
Oh, I love those names, and you're so right. And it's fun to watch. What a skill.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Barrett. Smith the pass to Portis. Back to Smith. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Not only can Smith take contact, he's willing to initiate it. That's a great aspect to his game.
Here's Mills. There's the pass to Bellinelli. It's Carroll on the wing. Good work defensively by Morris.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Well, you talk about a player who is a consummate pro, Taj Gibson.
No doubt. Taj is a guy who has always approached the game from a veteran standpoint. He's a great leader, great defensive player, and in between the lines and out, you can count on Taj Gibson.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Taj Gibson is a pro's pro. The rugged power forward is known for his consistency. You can count on this guy game in and game out.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now here's Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gay against Portis. Gay can't get it to go.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Now here's Portis. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. A three from Morris. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Mills dishes to Bellinelli. Pass to Gay. Over Smith. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
And he gets it back.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Well, we know this, guys. Last season, a little bit up and down for Dennis Smith Jr. Not sure he wanted out of Dallas, but certainly dealt to the New York Knicks. But now they think this guy is a cornerstone for their franchise.
Free throw drop for Smith. And with Smith, he had lost the ball handling duties in Dallas to Doncic. And you know what, Doris? It made sense probably for him to move on.
Yeah, this is one of those trades, I think, that will benefit everyone involved. Dennis Smith Jr. is a better player with the basketball in his hands. And once he left, he got his confidence back and started to create great opportunities for the Knicks.
You know, Doris, when you think of the best dunkers at that guard position, you have to include Dennis Smith Jr.
His explosiveness, Dennis Smith Jr., is off the charts. Boy, when he is attacking the cup, as a defensive player, you better be on point or he's going to put it on your head.
Now here's Carroll. No points in the game yet for him.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Morris with the bucket. Mills with it. Pass to Lyles. Dishes it to Carroll. Passes it to Bellinelli. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
How about the fearlessness? And even in the face of the D, Bellinelli there makes him pay.
They get a hand on it. The pass to Barrett. Portis with it. The 15-footer. Mills with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Gay. Spurs passing it around. Now here's Bellinelli. D right on him. 4 on the shot clock. Over Barrett. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Spurs trail by 3. And Mills kicks to Lyles. Gay up top. Defended by Portis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the thing about Rudy Gay, you never know when he's going to have a night where he just explodes. He's one of those guys that can just score in bunches. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Kevin Knox is checked in for New York. Second free throw, no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Morris inside. Carroll covering. Spurs trail by 3. Mills looking it over. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Lyles. There's the 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
New York, no good that time either.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Now Smith. Trying to end the drought. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she bears herself off daily. You know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Bobby Portis. Marcus Morris is out there with Knox. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Smith in at point. Now Mills. Following the three-point attempt by Dennis Smith. Lyles passes to Gay. to Lyles. 6 on the shot clock. Morris against Carroll. And it's sent back by Morris. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio. White comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And a switcher also for New York. Payton, he's checked in for Dennis Smith. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Payton passes to Knox. Payton drives in, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. On defense, the Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Ellington from outside.
The defensive versatility of DeMarre Carroll is one of my favorite things. He can guard virtually every position on the floor, Kevin.
Here's Mills. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Free throw good for Morris. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. And this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. White against Payton. White looking around. It's stolen. Here's Payton. Pass to Randall. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Ellington. Shoots it. Kept alive by New York.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from DeRozan.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Payton finds Randall. Pass to Ellington. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And Poeltl sends it back. Outside, White. Here's the dish to Poeltl. Out to DeRozan. Shoots over Ellington. Drops it in from 14 feet away. DeRozan's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. Payton outside. Randall outside. White against Payton. Back to Randall. And Poeltl sends it back. Outside, White. From 12 feet out. Another one falls for San Antonio.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Morris. 7 points in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And checking out some numbers for Peyton. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 10 points per game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
He's off on the first. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And he's good on the second. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's DeRozan and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Ellington, and he overshot that one, missing. San Antonio leading. And here's DeRozan. He's got 8. Pirtle kicks to Murray. Robinson with the block. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Murray the pass to White. Now here is Pirtle. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. And they're able to recover. Clock at 4. Here's Knox, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Knox has got his first points of the night. Peyton against Murray. White finds Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. Right side, White. All alone. And it goes down 2 points. White's got 4 points now in the quarter. New York trailing. Peyton outside. Out to the right wing. Robinson passes to Randall. Over Pirtle. Randall no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Pass to Aldridge. Oh, that's blocked.
This is the effort they need from Kevin Knox on the defensive end. What a block.
The Spurs have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
So how cool is it, Kev, that Jakob Poeltl makes NBA history as the first ever Austrian-born player in the league? Doesn't matter what else he does in his career, he'll always have that distinction. That's cool.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Gibson comes in for Randall, and Barrett subbed in for Wayne Ellington. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Gibson dishes to Payton. Back to Gibson. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Boy, Taj Gibson unafraid in the face of contact. How tough is this guy?
Passes it to Poeltl. Now here's Aldridge. Murray outside. Here's Poeltl. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, for a player with Poeltl's size, Kev, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He misses the free throw. Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks with the lead. Knox the pass to Barrett. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
Smith against Murray. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Here's Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. The Spurs making a switch here. Isles checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Well, you look at the length of Knox, Doris, his arm span, his frame. He can be a handful.
No doubt. Kevin Knox is able, because of that frame you talked about, to shrug off contact and muscle through most players. His reach allows him to be disruptive on the defensive. So in terms of the physical metrics, you love what this guy brings to the table.
Here's Murray. The Knicks making the shot. Goes up the baseline. Aldridge.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Smith. And DeRozan sends it back.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Murray outside. To the middle. Shoots a fader. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Barrett with the ball. Smith outside. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 6 points for Robinson.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Bellinelli. Now Lyons. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Unable to get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. At the elbow, it's Barrett. The 17-footer goes down. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes it to Bellinelli. Inside. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here is Robinson. He has 6. The pass to Barrett. Here's Knox. Pass to Robinson. Over Murray. Robinson misses. Spurs trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Knox. Barrett with the ball. Robinson left side. 6 on the shot clock.
And here's a look at the stats for Robinson. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 7 points a game. Almost 2.5 blocks and 6 rebounds. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work. So the other guys can look pretty.
He's off on the first. And the Spurs with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Marcus Morris is checked in for Knox. And he sinks the second. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 5. Passes to Gay. Over Robinson. Gay can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Barrett wide open. He fires. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Now Bellinelli wants to get it to Gay and does. And Gibson sends it back.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
And here's Smith. He has 5. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Stolen by Gay. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. That's what it's going to come down to. Defense wins games.
It certainly does, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period, with just a 1-point lead. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? And how can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Spurs trail by 8. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Murray out there with White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Spurs have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here is Ellington. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the pass to Payton. He dishes it to Randle, and it's sent back by Aldridge. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional, gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Pirtle, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. You look at Robinson, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Barrett. And here is Robinson. Pass to Payton. Back to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot misses. And the Spurs going the other way now.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Payton. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Now here's White. Randall with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
A 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
Here's Aldridge, following the basket by Julius Randle. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Aldridge trying to break free. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Murray. Payton against White. Payton attacking. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's blocked. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Robinson misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. And there's the feed to Aldridge. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 4. In the corner, Barrett with it. Drains the three-pointer. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Here's DeRozan. It's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. Bobby Portis has checked in for Robinson. San Antonio with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Now here is Aldridge. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Right side, DeRozan. And it's blocked.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And DeRozan sends it back. Payton against Murray. Dishes to Pirtle. Over Ellington. Tries again. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Pirtle.
Well, Kev, this team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Payton. Passes it to Portis. New York moving it around. And Derek White picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Spurs with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Pirtle. Damari Carroll comes in for White. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Morris is checked in. Here's Payton. Morris finds Portis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And the pass to Mills. Back to DeRozan. Looking to end his cold spell. Another shot. It's blocked. Morris against Carroll. Morris passes to Payton. Outside Portis. Down low. Stolen by Gay. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Aldridge dishes to Mills. Now here is Aldridge. He's got 8. Outside DeRozan. It's over Ellington, and it's DeRozan missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Three-pointer Ellington. Some solid defense from Gay.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Aldridge.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Now, here's Ellington. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the 3 ball is good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
DeRozan surveying the D. Launches it. Knicks with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Randall off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mills with it. Gay outside. Pass to Aldridge. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Mills can't hit. And so Payton will bring it up for New York. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Morris outside. Back to Payton. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Carroll kicks to Mills. Outside Aldridge. Feeds it to Carroll. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Payton. And here's Morris for 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Mills. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Payton the bounce pass. Portis with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Portis finds Randall. Mills with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And looking now at some numbers for Randall. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 21 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
First one falls for him. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Dennis Smith comes in for Elfrid Payton. That one is no good. The Knicks leading by 10. Now Ellington. Passes it to Portis. It's stolen by Bellinelli. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. And now the Knicks on the break. Gibson leading the charge. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the pass to Bellinelli. Back to Aldridge. The dish to Bellinelli. Over Smith. It's tipped. From about 19 feet. No good off the back of the rim.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From 11 feet away, Gay can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 10.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
Shot's good by Gibson.
We know this. Taj Gibson loves getting physical. It doesn't matter how aggressive you are.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Gay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis. The Spurs have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far. That free throw, no good. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. And New York with a change here, too. They're checked in for Wayne Ellington. And the second free throw, good. 20 seconds left in the third. And here's Smith. 5 points in the game. To the left wing. Here's Barrett. That one misses. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out front, up 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Taj Gibson. Barrett is out there with Smith. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Morris in its small forward. Here's White after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Here's Gay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and Gay skilled really at drawing contact. Doesn't back away from it, especially when he's shooting.
And that one misses.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Robinson's checked in for Bobby Portis. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And the misses have piled up for him at the free throw line tonight. Not at all up to his usual standards.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Bounce pass, Smith. Back to Morris from downtown. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Murray's checked in. For three, Smith gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Gay can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now, here's Barrett. White covering. Now, here is Morris. Smith for three. A rebound by the Spurs. Gay's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Now, here's Murray. Free throw line jump shot. Got a piece of it. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gay misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Smith with it. Here's Gibson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
San Antonio calls timeout. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
And New York making a change here. Payton's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. It's good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Murray. Shot to stop the run. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Barrett the pass to Payton. Here's Gibson, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
White finds Murray. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But when you look in your crystal ball, George, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
That second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
He hits the second from the line. Helps teams if they can keep the rights to their best player. We see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
And the Knicks with possession here. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-1 run. Barrett kicks to Gibson. Payton looking it over. Gibson down low. He's covered by Murray. Here's Carroll. Pirtle up top. Murray outside. Looking to get it going. Pirtle trying to get open. And he sinks the layup. And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Barrett, no good. Spurs trail by 21. Murray with it. Now Payton defending. Spurs passing it around. Gay up top. It's rebounded by New York. Gibson passes to Barrett to the paint. Robinson finds Payton. Morris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. No good from Payton.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Carroll gets it to go.
But Kevin, driving with that kind of force allows Carroll to be effective.
Now here's Payton. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And then for New York, Julius Randle comes in for Taj Gibson. And Ellington is subbed in for Marcus Morris. Murray against Payton. Pass to Randle. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs trail by 19. Outside, White. Back to Murray. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Elfrid Payton.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
That free throw, no good. And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
And he sinks the second. The Knicks leading by 18. Now Payton. He kicks to Robinson. Here's Randall. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away, put those big hands.
Murray against Payton. No good that time. So New York will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Barrett. Here's Robinson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Knicks lead by 20.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Ellington dishes to Payton. Looking to get back on track here. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, give me a little creativity, Elfrid Payton. Off the dribble drive? Yeah, I can handle it.
Pass to Pirtle. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That'll be his second foul of the game. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well-positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals.
True.
This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
That one misses for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. It's an 18-point lead. Kicks it to Barrett. Six to shoot. Payton outside. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Right side, DeRozan. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now, here's DeRozan following the miss by Julius Randle.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And here's Barrett. 5 on the clock. Payton outside. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's White. And White slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so here is New York after the basket by San Antonio. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Aldridge. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. New York leading by 16. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's White. Here's Pirtle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second. New York leading by 16. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. They recover it. Outside, White. He feeds it to Aldridge. And the layup falls. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Knicks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and you can't help but appreciate what an excellent game it was for R.J. Barrett.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
46 seconds left in the fourth. They need this one. Randall no good.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now. Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Now here's Ellington. Payton outside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Wide open look here for Murray. And a miss there on the triple. Randall with the ball. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. With Elfrid Payton, bench was big tonight. How confident are you in their abilities?
Very confident. Those guys work on their games. They know that time's going to come, and then when the opportunity comes, they're ready for it. So I'm very confident in all my teammates.
Well, they had your back tonight, Elfrid. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.